gotten used to thinking of the name Intel as being synonymous with CPUs. After all, they invented the x86 architecture, and even though they've gotten some very spirited competition recently, they've still been the dominant name in PC CPUs for much of their history. But a new challenger has appeared, and I'm not even talking about AMD, but rather Nvidia, who is better known for being a power player in the graphics space. I guess Intel kind of invited this challenge. You've probably heard about their plans to compete in the GPU arena in the near future, but regardless of that encroachment, Nvidia has been signaling this move for years. You see, although many consumers are used to thinking of Nvidia as a graphics company, the days of them relying on selling graphics cards to gamers and workstation users as their dominant source of income are actually long gone. Nvidia has been investing in enterprise and data center applications for some time now, and while Intel is still the big name in server CPUs, the fact that cloud AI is such a quickly growing field has given Team Green an opportunity to make major inroads. As we discussed in this video, Nvidia's bread and butter GPUs are highly parallel chips, making them an excellent choice for the kind of number crunching needed for machine learning and neural networks. In fact, Nvidia's revenues from its data center business reached nearly $2 billion in the third fiscal quarter of 2021, well over double the previous year. But that doesn't mean CPUs don't play a critical part in these workloads. That's where Nvidia's upcoming AI-focused CPU, codenamed Grace, comes in. Currently, Nvidia is offering AI-oriented systems that feature their own GPUs, but have CPUs from third parties, even AMD. But when Grace lands, hopefully in 2023, it will be, in Nvidia's own words, more tightly coupled to the system's GPUs, making it potentially appealing to companies that use cloud-based machine learning and enabling Nvidia to possibly ditch CPUs from its competitors, capturing more of the system value for themselves. And we haven't even gotten to Nvidia's even bigger power play, its proposed purchase of ARM, the world's leading designer and licenser of mobile chips. Although the chip inside your phone isn't ARM branded, chip makers like Qualcomm, Samsung, and even Apple lean on them as a base. ARM chips have been popular for mobile applications in large part because they're so power efficient, but they're also incredibly versatile, flexible, put their feet behind their head type of thing. Apple's new ARM M1 SoC has made waves as a competitor to Intel and AMD's best, and even the world's current fastest supercomputer at the time we shot this video is also based on ARM. Now pump the brakes for a second. It isn't a sure thing that Nvidia's acquisition of ARM will go through. ARM has produced designs for many companies that directly compete with each other, giving them a reputation for being a Switzerland-like neutral business. And the proposed merger could undermine this perceived neutrality, especially given both Nvidia's massive amount of market power and reputation for not playing nicely. Add on top of that the authorities in the UK, ARM's home base, are concerned that the sale to a foreign company could cause national security concerns. But regardless of the outcome there, Nvidia has actually built ARM-based CPUs in the past, most famously in the Tegra X1 chip that powers the Nintendo Switch. And the company is clearly looking to a future where it can further incorporate ARM into its own designs. Recently, it came out that Nvidia was working with MediaTek on an ARM CPU for a new Nvidia gaming laptop, potentially called the Shieldbook, complete with GeForce graphics. Gamers on an ARM laptop? I'm not ready for this. So while we don't know if this foreshadows an Nvidia desktop CPU to compete with AMD and Intel, it does show that Nvidia isn't afraid to explore some uncharted territory, which could turn them into as big of a household name as Intel in the future. Who knows, maybe Nvidia will get so dominant that Jensen will switch it up and start selling green leather jackets. And I'll be the first customer. No, I will not. But you know who I do want to be a customer of? Our sponsor, Pulseway. Pulseway is a real-time remote monitoring management software that allows you to manage systems and support users from anywhere. They're compatible with Windows, Mac, and Linux, and they help you fix problems on the go by sending commands from any mobile device. Pulseway's app gives you remote desktop functionality so you can get access to real-time status, system resources, logged-in users, network performance, Windows updates, and more. You can create, deploy, and automate custom scripts, scan, backup, and update all your systems on the go. So try it for free at pulseway.com or through our link below. Hey, well, that was a video, pretty fun to watch. If you liked it too, why don't you like it? If you didn't like it, you can dislike it. Check out our other videos and comment below with video suggestions. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow. That's also an important one. There's a lot of things to remember.